What's going on YouTube? In this video I want to be showing you the scheme I've been running lately in MUT head-to-head that's been helping me get more and more wins, a few Super Bowls here and there, with the mediocre 91 to 93 overall team going against these top tier teams. Now, you're not going to beat everybody with this scheme. There will be a few people out there that's going to make you get out of this scheme. They're going to be really good at shooting gaps and things like that, but majority of the people that I've been playing have been struggling to stop the run plays alone, and then when you mix and match the pass plays, it just gets harder and harder for them. So the scheme that I'm talking about is going to be out of the Rams playbook. These are going to be my audibles right here. By no means am I saying like I'm the creator of this scheme. Nobody's used this formation before, because it is a very popular formation, but I just created this scheme for myself. These plays that I mix and match here and there, that's fine. That part is my scheme. That's how I run it. People may run it a little bit different, but we're gonna go ahead and show you how we run it. So the main four plays is the HB wham, the HB stretch, the ram flood, and the PAX post cross. This is your money play, your one play touchdown. We're gonna hit them with this when they're least expecting it and get that touchdown off rip, or that third quarter when you need to get downfield real quick and just get that touchdown. This is gonna be the play right here for you. And basically any play in this formation, the HB zone, the stick, the bench, corner stops, all of these plays, spacing switch is a really good third down play, and one that's really slept on, actually two. The PA jet sweep can get open downfield like crazy. I got hit by it, wasn't expecting it, and they got that deep post on me. And then the jet sweep, mind you, this is MUT. You're gonna have 94 to 90 speed tight ends. You can definitely get some things done with that jet sweep if they're not looking for it. Really good, 5 to 10 yard play off rip. You can easily turn it into something big, and you can come out of these plays, and if you like what they're giving you, run the play. If not, audible to one of the other ones that are more safe. So let's go ahead and jump into the practice field. I'm going to show you how we set these plays up, what to look for, and just talk about a few things, and then we're going to jump into a game where we actually use this scheme to the fullest. We ended up actually losing the game. The reason I picked this video, or this game, to be in the video is because this guy actually made me utilize the whole scheme. We used the stretch, we used the wham, the PA post shot, or the cross. He made me use everything. Mind you, he has a top tier team. At this time when I played against him, I had like a 92 overall team, not the greatest, and still able to show you how well this scheme could work with, not the most expensive cards, but some decent speed cards out there, running back that you might need here or there. So let's go ahead and jump into the practice field, show you how we set that up, and then we'll jump into all that. All right, the first play I want to talk about is the PAX post cross. Now, this is going to be your one play touchdown against cover 2 and cover 3. You will be able to beat cover 6, cover 9, cover 3 cloud, and man coverage, but it's mainly for cover 2 and cover 3, which you're going to see a lot of, especially when you're running that stretch, that wham, and that ram play. You're going to get a lot of cover 2 and cover 3. So the way you set this up is you're going to put Y on a streak, you're going to put your running back on a wheel route, and then B on a slant. Highly recommend, if you can, have 2 route tech receivers, or 1 receiver and then 1 tight end with route tech. If not, the bare minimum, at least have deep out elite for one of your guys so they can catch this post route. A lot of times you're going to be going against 99 speed safeties back there, or cornerbacks. They're going to catch up to you. If they hit you while you catch it, at least if you have deep out elite, you'll catch the ball. So those are abilities that I recommend for this play. And then what you're going to go ahead and do is double team the most outside guy blitzing. Another reason I like this play is because we have that tight end to give you that extra blocking on the right side, which the side we're going, or if we're going to the left, same thing. The best way to run this play, let your quarterback finish his 3 to 4 step drop and then get outside the pocket. By that time, X should be open against cover 3 and cover 2 for the one play touchdown right here. Like I said, sometimes you will get caught, especially in MUT. Everybody's the same speed. Try to have a 99 speed receiver if you can with the that's hard to say real fast. A theme team. And I highly recommend the Ravens because they're a cheap theme team. They're not that expensive to build, and I'll show you my cards. You got Marquise Brown. He's a 95 overall card, and you can get up to 99 speed really easy. So that's how you set up that play. Let's jump into the Ram and show you how to set that play up and just look out for certain things. All right, now I want to jump into the Rams flood. This play right here is a really good play. Ran as a default. You don't have to make any changes, but I do run this play 3 different ways. the default, and then 2 other ways which we're going to show you. Let's go ahead and run it as a default. Your first look is going to be the B receiver on the drag route. If he gets open and you don't know if anybody else is going to get open, hit your drag route. Don't be afraid to hit him. You can turn it into a big yardage, 10 to 15 yards. And then your second look is going to be between Y and A. The reason I say between those two, if they user and they try to stop A, then you're gonna look for Y. If they user and they try to stop the drag route, then you're gonna look for A or Y. A will probably get open before Y. You just gotta get to the practice field and, you know, get the feel for this play. Once you get an understanding for it, because when I started using this, you know, I was struggling because all the routes just crossing, and it just kind of threw me off. But the more and more I got better with it, the better results I was getting, just left and right, getting people open, knowing who to throw to. So let's go ahead and run the play and see what happens right here. You can see right off rip, the drag route gets open, and then the Y tight end gets open as well right there. And from there, it's gonna matter about the user. Let's just jump into the replay real quick. But the user is gonna change everything. You know, he's gonna either pick up the drag route, he's gonna go try to stop the tight end over there going to that corner route, and if he does, A's gonna get open, B's gonna get open. You have different looks depending on the user, and that's what it's gonna take practice and just, you know, understanding where they're going with that user. Now, another way I like to run this play, it's not gonna look as good, you know, going against the computer, but against the user, it throws you off like crazy. What I like to do is put B on a flat, X on a flat, and the running back on the same, going to the same direction as the tight ends. Normally, I'm going to be looking for the running back or A, sometimes the flats and sometimes Y. It just depends. But a lot of times the running back will get open right here and you can just turn it upfield. It's a real quick, simple pass. It's really good against cover 2. It opens up in the middle. That's just another way I like to run it. And now this is the third down special right here. All you got to do is put B on a flat and the running back on a wheel route. This is going to beat most defenses right here, especially cover 3 or cover 4. And it's still a good look. You basically got the Rams flood to the left still, and then we got the nice wheel route. Y'all probably already recognize this setup with the flat and the wheel route, but he's going to get open. Really good third down play. I saved that for my 3rd and longs or my 2nd and longs where I need to get, you know, some yardage. That is my go-to right there. So those are the 3 different ways I'll run the Rams flood. Let's jump into the run plays. All right, so let's talk about the run plays, the 2 that I like to run, the wham and the stretch. Now, they're gonna kind of help each other here and there. So if I'm running the stretch, a lot of times what will happen is they'll spread their D-line and they'll open up the middle, and that's when we hit them with the wham. And then, you know, vice versa, when we hit them with the wham, they're gonna close their D-line in, and then we can hit them with the stretch. Now, there's some defense that are balanced where they can kind of guard both, and it's just kind of up to you to pick and choose the right way to go. Now, another thing I want to talk about, a lot of times people come out in nickel formations, 3-5 wide, the double A gap right here that we got. Then now the reason I came out in this defense, because I want to mention one thing. There's always going to be an extra DB on one or the other side of the field. Right here, you can see that extra DB is on the right side of the field. That's not always going to be the case. Sometimes the defense is going to be even down the middle. But majority of the time, you're going to get that extra DB on one side of the field, which you can see, which is on the right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to flip the stretch to the left. And what I like to do is motion this tight end. And once he gets settled, as soon as you can call hut. And most of the time, you're going to have an extra blocker on your side. Mind you, you're not going to get the full effect. I'm using the Ravens. That is not going to, it's not going to compare at all compared to, you know, me using my MUT team with the players that I got. So don't expect, you know, me to be getting a lot of yardage here. But that's normally what I would do. So like I said, if they're in some type of nickel, they got an extra DB on one side. I'm going to flip the play to the other, motion over my tight end. Before he settles down, we're going to call hut. You can follow him. You can see we got that extra block. And then another thing, my wide receiver didn't do a good job right there blocking. And I wouldn't mind having, you know, like Andre Johnson. He has really good run blocking in MUT. You could have somebody like that, and you can get some good blocks. Now, that's just one thing I like to do with the stretch. Now, what happens is a lot is where I'm running the stretch, and when I motion this guy over, they shift everybody to that side. So what I would do is I'll keep the stretch to the right, I'll motion them over, they shift everybody to the left, which is not going to happen because I'm going against the computer, and then we're going to run it to the right. You're going to see that happen in the gameplay, and you're going to see how effective it is, because their first instinct is shoot to the right, to the direction that the tight end went. So that's how we're going to kind of run the wham and the stretch. I really didn't show you the ram. the wham, which like I said, you're gonna run that when the middle opens up, or if they're in 3-3-5 wide and they spread the D line, you're gonna run the wham. Those words are hard to say together for me, but that's gonna be the scheme right there. We're gonna jump into the MUT gameplay and show you these plays working against a real user. All right, so this is the gameplay. You're gonna see this scheme work to perfection. Mind you, I could not stop this guy. I don't have the greatest defense, so we were just going back and forth. I think I got like one stop on him, but it wasn't enough to win the game. But this scheme, you're gonna see that it can really work. You know, the most popular defense out there is 3-3-5 wide, to have all those DBs on the field and have speed. But what you're gonna notice, the wham, you know, he could right here, he shifted his line to the left, so this was a perfect time for me to hit him with the wham. The wham is a super good play up the middle, especially if they're giving you the room. And then you're gonna see this gameplay. Derrick Henry is just a beast. Like, Derrick Henry is next level. This is the 97 overall Derrick Henry. Really, really good card. Then we're hitting him with the stretch here and there. What I noticed is he has this play to where the strong side for him is the right side. You're gonna see every time he has that extra DB on the right side of the field. This is one of the times where I faked it to where I'm going to the right and I hit him on the left. We're gonna do that one more time in this gameplay right here, and it's gonna work really well because he starts shooting really strong with his user. You're gonna see a lot of repetition right here. We actually try to go for the money play right here. Luckily, B gets wide open because we got pressured like crazy, and we were able to get that off. We don't hit them with the money play a lot this game. I think it's like that time and one other time. That once again, the wham is just a really good run play, and then Derrick Henry is just a beast. Right here, we're just gonna score. He keeps leaving up the middle open. He spreads his D line out, so we hit him with the wham again. This is where my D line is. I mean, my O line isn't the greatest either. You know, we got some. There's a couple guys 95, and I think there's one that's 96, but everybody else is like 94 and below. Once again, he's leaving the middle open, so we're gonna hit him with the wham. I think this is it right here where no, this isn't it. This is just a regular stretch, but he's trying to shoot that gap, and you can see right there Derrick Henry's just being Derrick Henry. And then okay, I threw this in the video because this is me not understanding this play, but look what happens right here. A gets open and Y gets open, but this is my first time really you know using this Rams flood, and I was messing up, and I wanted to add this to the video. You need to practice. You need to understand who's open, where players are going. You can see right here, both my tight ends, I could throw a low ball to the inside tight end, and then a nice little pass to the tight end to the sideline right here. But I don't see it. I'm running out the pocket, and I get sacked. Luckily, the ball goes out of bounds. And then again right here, it's just me not really understanding the play. And what happens is I ended up throwing a pick right here. I threw it to the tight end when I should have threw it to the drag route right there, wide open. But once again, it's just me not understanding the play, and I made a mistake. And that's just one of those things I tell y'all, you gotta practice to get these plays going right. Right here, I think this is where, okay, pay attention to his user. I motion my tight end over. Look what happens with his user. He shoots to the right. You see how he went to the right automatically. Then I basically got a one-on-one with the safety. This is Derrick Henry. Oh, okay. This stiff arm. This is the stiff arm I keep telling y'all about. It's like I'm preparing for a real stiff arm, but I also cut in at the same time, and we get this animation. And let's go back. I think that kind of messed up. But we get this animation right here. You see that where even if it's a computer, they do similar things to that. And then this is just Derrick Henry being great. Derrick Henry gets another stiff arm. We turn it into a touchdown. That stretch play is really nice, you know, mix and matching in that motion and making them think you're going this way or that way. And then from now on, you're going to see like a mixture of the wham, the stretch, and then I think we hit him with the money play one good time, which I think is going to be right here. So we only ran the money play. We only ran it once on him, and that was when we hit the slant. And then right here, you're going to see we set it up. He's not expecting it at all because we just been running stretches, whams, and we got time. We got, you know, the score is not bad. It's 28-21. We were able to hit him with it. We get the one play touchdown right here. And that's basically it from my side. After that, he gets the ball and wastes damn near the rest of the game and beats me. I want to say he actually scores. I don't remember, but he won by one possession. But that's the the scheme against a real user, a good user at that. He was shooting a gap sometimes. Obviously you didn't see all the run plays. There's times, you know, I got 2 yards, 3 yards, I got stopped behind the line a couple times, but being consistent and, you know, just mix and matching all the plays, throwing the wham in there. And you didn't get to see me run the 3rd down play where I put the running back on a wheel route and hit him like that. But this was when I was kind of fresh to the Rams flood, and I didn't have a good understanding about it. But you can see there was people open that I didn't hit, so you just gotta practice. Really, really good scheme. Give it a go if you don't have anything on offense, and even if you're struggling. Mind you, he has a top tier team right here. This was with me having a mediocre 92 overall team, and I was still able to put up points and, you know, battle with them. Don't have the defense to stop people when I was at this level. Where we're at now, much improved, way better team, and we're getting way better results. So with all that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.